Hello and welcome to Fact Town. As the world today is finding a way to deal with the present health crisis caused by novel coronavirus, one of the most important assets that every country should be prepared with to fight during this health crisis is a good healthcare system. Today, we are going to compare healthcare system of two worst coronavirus hit countries, Italy and China. Healthcare is a big, complex industry with a simple definition. People in this field work to help people get healthy and to keep them to stay that way. The comparison will be based on following points: healthcare finance, doctor to people ratio, number of hospital beds, life expectancy, and healthcare index. Point number 1: Healthcare finance. Health financing provides the resources and economic incentives for the operation of health system and is key determinant of health system performance. Therefore, the government to start with should invest in healthcare system of its country. According to WHO, the total healthcare expenditure per capita of Italy is $2,700, whereas the total healthcare expenditure per capita of China is $426. This point goes to Italy. Score is now Italy 1, China 0. Point number 2: doctor to people ratio. They say quality is important than quantity, but during this crisis caused by coronavirus, the world has realized that quantity is also important as quality. According to data.worldbank.org, the ratio of number of doctors per 1,000 people for population is 4.1 for Italy. In case of China, the ratio is 1.8. This point goes to Italy. Score is now Italy 2, China 0. Point number 3: number of hospital beds. To deal with the large number of infected patients, there is a need of availability of hospital beds so as to admit the growing number of patients for treatment. According to CIA.gov, Italy had 3.4 beds for every 1,000 people in 2012, whereas China had 4.2 beds. This point goes to China. Score is now Italy 2, China 1. Point number 4: life expectancy. Italy is one of the most iconic and popular destinations in all of the Western Europe. This country boasts an impressive standard of living and quality of life for the majority of its population. According to the latest WHO data published in 2018, life expectancy in Italy is 80.5 years for males and 84.9 years for females. And the total life expectancy is 82.8 years, which gives Italy a world life expectancy ranking of 8. And the life expectancy in China is 75 years for males and 77.9 years for females, and the total life expectancy is 76.4 years, which gives China a world life expectancy ranking of 51. This point also goes to Italy. Score is now Italy 3, China 1. Point number 5: Healthcare Index. HCI, that is the Healthcare Index, is an estimation of overall quality of healthcare system, healthcare professionals, equipment, staff, doctors, cost, etc. According to numbeo.com, Italy ranks at 40th position in the World Healthcare Index, whereas China holds 47th ranking in World Healthcare Index. This point also goes to Italy. Score is now Italy 4, China 1. Yes, we know that you must be wondering, with much more efficient and better healthcare system, why Italy is facing a greater problem than China in dealing with coronavirus. Well, Italy, which has one of the world's oldest populations, could be facing a higher mortality rate as a result of its above average elderly population. If Italy's experience shows us anything, it is that measures to isolate affected areas and limit the movement of the broader population needs to be taken early, put in place with absolute clarity, then strictly enforced. which gives importance to the famous proverb that the prevention is better than cure. We hope that you all are safe. We will see you next time. Thanks for watching Fact Down.